Hey Leo, so this is your September tarot scope, okay, general in love. Let's go ahead and see what messages you guys have. Thank you guys so much for all your likes and subscribes last month. I so appreciate it. It's so wonderful. I was like super excited when I saw the likes and the views and everything, and it makes me feel good because I love reading, and it really just it encourages me, and I'm sure you've heard other YouTubers say the exact same thing. They feel so encouraged. So let's go ahead and get on with the message. If there's anything you guys feel like I could change possibly with the way I do my readings, please let me know. I am quite new to YouTubing, but not new to tarot, and I would appreciate anything and everything you could give to me, okay? So let's go ahead and pick out the oracle messages. I'm going to do the exact same thing, oracle messages and then tarot right after. So let's go ahead with the story. Dietary change, debt paid off, and daughter. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, I do feel that your daddy is looking at you. He's looking at you. He's appreciating how much you've grown up, or how far you have come. I feel like you have really made him proud, and I feel like for some reason, it could be maybe just because your birthday just passed, but he's very much like appreciating you and really being like, wow, you know, my daughter has come such a long way, and he sees all the molehills and all the mountains that you have climbed to get to the point you are at now. So know that he is appreciating you very much right now. Another thing I do feel for some of you guys is that you're changing habits. You could be changing how much you smoke. You could be changing how much you drink. You might have just decided to quit drinking. But I definitely feel that in the month of September, you are at a place where you can stop, sit, and look back at the past, 8 months and be like, wow, in January, I ate like this, I drank like this, and I feel like in September, for a lot of you guys, you're going to be like, things are different. And you might have been trying to do that change for like 2 to 3 years, and then how come all of a sudden, just in the year 2017, it only took you I don't want to say it only took you 8 months, but you're finally at that point where you can be like, I made it. And trust me, I honestly feel like for a lot of you guys, for most of you guys, I feel like you aren't going to jump back into that type of lifestyle. I feel like it has totally been made permanent for you guys. And if it does change, it's only going to be for the better, okay? It's so amazing. So I feel like you have paid off karmic debt. I feel like you abused things for a very long time, whether it's food, whether it's, narcotics, drinking, things, etc. I feel like Spirit and the universe is like, okay, your karma is paid off now. You're free to go. We won't keep you on this ride any longer. And if you are actually willing to make the changes, we will support you all the way and never let you look back. So that is effing powerful for you guys. Like, that is so powerful. Like, I'm so amazed, like, Leos, that's incredible. So, woo, let's have fun, guys. Let's get to the tarot. I'm going to go a little bit deeper, but I'm just kind of stunned by that. Like, that's an amazing reading. Wow. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and from your life. And, it could be honestly be health. It could be actual physical. Sorry guys, my memory card got very full, so I'm going to go ahead and just go straight to the tarot aspect. I just ran up and down the stairs because I went and emptied my memory card on the laptop downstairs, came back upstairs, remembered I don't have the memory card with me and had to go back down for it, so I just going to go ahead and go straight to the cards to clarify these up ones. But I remember saying that, these are great cards for you guys. Like, definitely a powerful month when it comes to your health, and especially if you're a woman and you've changed your lifestyle, eating or drinking or anything dramatic like that, especially your dad is noticing and appreciating. This guy fell out. And let's go ahead and see what the rest are for you guys. Yeah, so, alright. But while I do feel like this is ready to happen for you guys, for a lot of you guys it hasn't happened yet. Like, you have not felt that triumphant feeling of all the hard work that you've been putting in. Or, you know, maybe just the little by little work that amounts up to a lot of progression. I do feel like you, in the past, you kind of had this feeling of like you don't have the clarity. You did not have someone you felt like you could talk to about this, like someone you could talk to one-on-one. I feel like a lot of it was kind of just being held into your mind, and you didn't really feel like you could talk to someone about it as much as you wanted to. But I feel like you do have this new empowerment with you. And the Tower card for you guys is a great thing. The Tower card is something that could appear to be something that happens horribly, but then I do feel like at the same time, and I don't mean to emphasize horribly, but I do feel like you at the moment could have these feelings where it's so horribly wrong, but in hindsight it's not anything like it's not anything that is not going to literally change around your future. So what happens is such a shocker to you. It could be the thing that gets the ball rolling when it comes to this permanent change that is coming in your life. And because of that incident that happens, I feel that you immediately do not teeter-totter on, should I continue to do this lifestyle or do I not continue to? Because I feel like whatever happens, you immediately afterwards know that I can't do this anymore. I cannot act like this anymore, because it's going to jeopardize multiple things in my life. But I do think that it's very fascinating that we did get most reverse cards, and then for the Fire card, completely upright. So a spirit is definitely trying to tell you these messages. It's trying so hard to penetrate into you and give you these messages. And then we do have this and this. So Leos do have a very big epiphany coming towards them, and there's no coincidence. I mean, how similar are these cards in a way? So there's no coincidence, okay guys? There's no such thing as coincidence. And these messages are so powerful for you because it's going to really set in concrete that this is the lifestyle you need to be living, okay? So that is your general message. Just trying to see if I see anything else, because I do feel that you guys felt like your world has been upside down for a very long time. And I feel like you just did not have the clarity before. I feel like you didn't have the clarity to figure out how to get to this place. But I do feel like maybe if you're a male also, that and you're dating a woman, I do feel like the dad is concerned about her. So there is an element of concern. But you guys, I feel like you are making the right decision eventually. It's going to take some time. It might take an event, but I do feel like this is coming your way in September. Okay, guys? So before I make this video a million hours long, let's go ahead and get to the love reading aspect. Let's see. Because, you know, honestly, from those cards, I didn't pick up you being focused on money too much. Not even necessarily love too much. I just felt like you were focused on yourself. You were focused on the way things are hitting you externally, internally, and how are they making you feel all around, okay? I didn't really pick up too much of you guys focusing on money for the month of September. So let's go ahead and get straight to a love reading. I did decide from comparatively last month's reading that I want to do more separate love reading, so I want to separate the couples and the singles because I just feel like you guys need to have your own reading. Like, how can I... Honeymoon just slipped out. That's great. I love that card. So this is for couples, okay, guys? And I just felt like, you know, the energy is so separate because you have a unit, you have one person, you know, a unit versus one person, so we definitely have to do it separate. So, for couple Leos, oh my goodness, you guys, for couple Leos, you guys have an amazing reading already. Wow. This is an old table, so when I try to like slide it, sometimes it gets stuck, and I don't look as suave as I want to. But look, guys, soulmate. And then we have honeymoon. And then we have stay optimistic. So, you guys, like, I don't know, because I only started reading in August for Leos. If you feel that things have been being worked upon in your relationship, and I feel like September is definitely, it's the result of a lot of hard work, okay? You know, when you start off a relationship and then it's like, oh my god, this person is my soulmate, or this person, I feel like, you know, this is the honeymoon phase. Well, I feel like for a lot of you couple guys, you are getting back into that feeling. But this time around, it's like 2.0. Like, initially when you first start dating someone, that just happens naturally. I think just because as an individual, we're excited to find someone we can click with so easily and that understands us. And so we just, all these endorphins just kind of rush into our head. And I do kind of feel like a lot of it is kind of falsely kind of, I don't think this is a word, bubblated by our own self-conscious. It's a lot, we do it on our own pretty much. But I feel like with what the energy I'm getting for Leo couples is that I feel like you guys are back in that kind of honeymoon phase, and this feeling like this is my soulmate because you've been clearing away so much baggage from the past, and you have been working on yourself individually, and when you work on yourself individually, the relationship can only naturally get better. Okay? And so I feel like this type of honeymoon energy, soulmate energy, has been happening because of you've been staying optimistic, you've been working on yourself, and you have earned it. You have totally earned it. So it takes away the superficiality from like the beginnings of a relationship where we just automatically tend to feel those type of feelings. And with this type of feeling, it feels even deeper and deeper than before, and it's because it's been earned. You guys have gone through the trials and tribulations to get to this type of point that you feel these ways. And I mean, I really don't even want to talk about it because you guys are freaking in an amazing headspace. Let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot cards, okay? Before I go on and on and on and on and on and on forever, like, for real. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and clarify the honeymoon. Clarify the honeymoon card. Okay. So let's see. For you guys, the person you feel your soulmate is carries a lot of water tendencies. They're very emotional, they're very open and communicative, and you feel that they're very peaceful and kind of calm at the same time, like emotional and not a very fiery kind of way, but emotional in a very fluid kind of way, like go with the flow, kind of water essence type of energy. And I think that also with that fluidity, I feel like they do like to have a few, you know, they like to drink, let's just put it that way. I feel like they don't mind having a drink or two every single night. So with that kind of energy, I do feel like you're finding the kind of person that is wispy, that is kind of like blissful because they feel like they can control their emotions. I feel like this person that you are with, who's your soulmate, I feel like they can control your emotions, and I feel like now you are feeling like that is the kind of person you want to be with for the rest of your life, because they're not immune, you know, to negativity. Like, you know, they might have moments where things can trigger them, but now they're mature enough to actually rein in those feelings and harbor it and kind of make a joke of it and just have a sip of wine and kind of just be like, well, it doesn't bother me the way it used to. They're more emotionally mature, and I think that for you guys, you look for someone that is emotionally mature. I do feel also that with the Hermit and stay optimistic about your love life, I feel like you guys have gotten the wisdom you need to get. I feel like there doesn't need to be introspection anymore, because I feel like you guys are definitely where you need to be, because you have stayed so faithful and so hopeful that I feel like you don't need that type of introspection that comes with the Hermit, where you have to lock yourself away and not kind of participate is kind of what I'm thinking. But I feel like because of your hope and your optimism, you don't really need the wisdom that you think you need when it comes to the situation. There really is nothing bad to say about this, you guys. You Leos are in a wonderful aspect, and I feel like it's been the best it's been in quite a while, and I'm sure you recognize that as well. So I'm not going to go too much more deeper into that, because I do still have to do the singles. And I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes, 40 minutes long, you know, because if you guys need to watch your moon and your rising and your sun, you guys got quite a few videos to watch, you know what I mean? Like, because, you know, you definitely have to watch your 3 signs, because with that you are gaining knowledge about the external forces that are coming for you for the month of September. And then you're also learning about your emotional self in the month of September, and then your aspirations. So it's definitely very important. So I try to make these videos short, sweet, and kind of simple. Like, you just kind of get the point, and if you need to go deeper, you can always get a deeper reading or personal reading, okay? So single Leos, attraction, healing family issues, and let your friends help you. So I do feel like for you single Leos, I feel like your friends are definitely going to be helping you set you up with somebody, or they're going to be inviting you to things that have a lot of people, so you can intermingle, and you will definitely find people that you're attracted to. I do feel that also, but let your friends help you, I feel like I do feel that there is some insecurity for some of you Leos, where you kind of feel like something from your childhood or something from when you grew up, it's kind of left a mark on the way you find people attractive, or you find people to like you. And I do also feel that you do have a little bit of a problem sometimes, you know, if you're single, kind of sharing the person you like with your family. I'm kind of getting that type of feeling. Like, there's a feeling of like you don't like to share them with your family, or vice versa, or they don't like to share you with their family for a certain reason. But I definitely feel like the more you live in the moment, the more you're going to attract the type of person that you want, okay? Because you're not going to be sitting there thinking and pondering about things. You're going to just be doing and living presently, and that's what's going to make them attracted to you, and that's what is going to make you be in that mindset to be attracted to that person, and not kind of smush it away and smother it out with negative thoughts, negative thought patterns. So let's go ahead and do tarot to clarify for you guys. Let's see, attraction. Okay, guys, so now that we have the clarification cards, I do feel like it's going to be perhaps a woman, water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, and it could honestly be like your sister or cousin or your mom that decides to help you, kind of set you up with somebody. But then I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're just like, I'm attracted to you, but at the same time, I don't feel united with you. So there is that kind of oxymoron type of clash, and it's not the, like, the good kind of yin and yang. It's kind of like, yeah, you're attractive, but I don't think I'd ever date you. And so that, you know, that could kind of be a problem. I feel like for a lot of you guys in September, you could be being introduced to people, and yes, you feel this way about them, but then you don't feel this way about them. So you kind of have this, like, this back and forth, and this feeling like, well, should I settle? You know, should I play it out and see what happens? But I feel like you're not finding your complete match if you're single and dating, okay guys? So that is your message, single Leos. I hope you like it. I hope it resonated with you guys. And if it does, please like and subscribe and comment, and I will love you guys forever. I love Leos anyways, okay? Let's be real. So, bye guys. I will see you for your mid-monthly in September, okay? Bye-bye.